Every QA team has one. The test suite that's been accumulating XPath debt since 2019. The one where everyone knows the selectors are fragile, but the risk of touching them feels greater than the cost of living with them. Ours had 847 XPath selectors across 94 test files. The most recent file was written 18 months ago. The oldest covered a product version that no longer existed. Nobody had time to fix it. Nobody wanted to start. The 3-agent system we built didn't just fix the locators, it solved the psychology of the problem. It made the risk of refactoring lower than the risk of leaving things as they were. 12 days later, 847 XPath selectors reduced to 91. Selector-related test failures down 76%, 0 regressions shipped. Today I'm walking you through every agent, the architecture, the exact prompts, the Python code behind each one, the orchestrator, and the 4 cases the system got wrong. Let's build it. Before the code, the mental model, because understanding how XPath breaks is what makes the agent tier system make sense. XPath selectors break in 3 ways, each progressively harder to detect. First, structural breakage, DOM hierarchy changes. A positional selector like this breaks the moment a developer adds a wrapper div. Immediate, obvious failure. You know exactly what broke. Second, class coupling. CSS class names change during design system migrations. This selector silently returns 0 elements. You chase a timeout, not a selector error. Third, ID instability. Auto-generated framework IDs change every session. The test passes locally, fails in CI, and nobody can explain why. This is what makes suites untouchable. 3 agents, 3 jobs, 1 pipeline. This architecture is designed to break that psychology of debt. Agent 1 tells you what is broken. Agent 2 tells you what to replace it with. Agent 3 verifies that the replacement didn't break anything. No agent auto-merges to main. Now let's build each one. We'll walk through the code and the prompts side by side, starting with Agent 1, the Archaeologist. The Archaeologist runs a static analysis pass across all test files. It extracts every buy-star locator and classifies it into one of 4 risk tiers: critical, high, medium, or safe. 2 decisions here matter. First, targeting only highest risk selectors first keeps the blast radius small. Second, the JSON only instruction ensures the pipeline doesn't break. The Python runner uses the Anthropic API to audit each file. It uses a recursive glob to find all Java files and saves everything into a remediation backlog JSON. This transforms a vague problem into an ordered queue. Look at this Ember Framework ID. The Archaeologist flags it as critical with high complexity. That signal upfront saves a week of false assumptions. It tells you a front-end conversation is needed. Next, Agent 2, the Refactor Engine. It takes high-risk locators, probes the staging environment for the current DOM state, and asks Claude for the most stable replacement. The prompt uses a ranked decision tree. Data-test ID first, area attributes second, XPath last. We also provide 3 levels of DOM context: element, parent, and grandparent, so the model understands uniqueness. In the implementation, we cap the DOM snapshot at 3000 characters. This ensures it fits the context window without pushing out the locator reasoning. If the element isn't found, we return the body for a broader search. The most important part is the confidence routing. 85% and above, auto-applied, 60 to 84%, engineer review, below 60, manual escalation to the front-end team. In our suite, 68% was auto-refactored. Finally, Agent 3, the Validator. This is the regression guard that makes the system trustworthy. It runs original and refactored versions side by side. The Validator only checks auto-applied changes. It runs the Maven suite and parses Junit XML reports. Any status change, pass to fail or fail to pass, triggers an immediate regression report. In 12 days, it caught 4 cases the LLM got wrong. Like this date picker, it had 88% confidence but matched 2 instances on the dashboard. The validator caught it in 5 minutes. 0 regressions shipped. The orchestrator ties it all together. It's minimal because each agent is modular. This design allowed us to pause on day 2, review the backlog, and save 14 unnecessary refactor cycles. Audit, refactor, validate. 3 principles made this work: structured JSON output for a stable pipeline, confidence scoring for risk tolerance, and constraint before creativity, giving the model a strategy before it generates code. The real win isn't just the 89% reduction in XPath, it's that the suite is now trusted. And by running the Archaeologist weekly, we prevent debt from ever accumulating again. Every new PR is now audited on commit. A few caveats. Budget time for front-end conversations. Adding data-test IDs takes team effort. Also, ensure your staging environment is stable, or the DOM probes will generate false escalations. Third, shadow DOM can lower confidence scores. Finally, the validator doubles your CI runtime during the refactor window. Schedule these runs during off-peak hours to manage shared resource costs. 847 selectors, 12 days, 0 regressions, full code and both prompts are linked in the description. Join us at Automate and Elevate for the rest of the AI-powered QA series. See you in the next one.